Passing Energy with your host, Priest. With your host, Priest. When the smoke start yapping, that's it. Priest. And that's it. Prepare to be enlightened and entertained. And that's it. Hey guys, Priest here, and welcome to another episode of Passing Energy. And I have an excuse. According to this article I read on the Shade Room, the world is spinning faster. The world is spinning faster, and that's the reason why I don't have enough time to create content for the podcast and the TikTok, yada yada. I couldn't control the time flow. It was against the will of reality. The days are becoming more shorter. It's 24 hours. It's doing a full rotation under 24 hours. And it's crazy because time speeding up for a procrastinator is insane. It's really insane. So bear with me, please, that I adjust my schedule to work with this new way of life living going on. Now, I know everyone in must have seen this, scrolling through social media and everything, that celebrity rapper / singer Doja Cat shaved off all her hair and her eyebrows. Now, if y'all follow me on my TikTok, host Priest, y'all know, if you see visually my aesthetics, women always come to, oh, you have some nice eyebrows. How do you get like that and everything? Yeah, it's called my mother's blood. So when Doja Cat started to shave off her eyebrows, I was taken back. I was like, damn.
My makeup artist just texted me, are you shaving your brows off? I'm driving the fuck over. I'm gonna do it. Ah! Can't see. Ooh. All the country girls in my chat are you okay, sis? I'm fine, Terry Joe. I'm just fine.
So people are trying to figure, like, is she having a Britney moment? What's going on with her? And then seeing some of these images that's floating around that she posted up, it kind of looked disturbing, you know? Before I go deep into today's episode, right, I want to break down how I felt she got to this point before I give her reasoning. You know, she came out and say X, Y, and Z about why she did what she did, yada yada. But I don't go in the order of how I feel she came to this point. Is when Doja, she started a little tick for tack with actor Noah from Stranger Things, where she slid in his DMs. She slid in a teenager's DM. Let me be specific. A teenager's DM, asking his help to hook her up with his adult co-worker. This is crazy. And she got a huge backlash because how she reacted to it.
So, I'm just gonna say something right now about the whole fucking, the Noah Schnapp thing. I think that, to be fair, first let's try to be chill about it. To be fair, this is like a kid. Like, Noah is like, I don't know how old he is, but he's not even over, like, there's no way he's over, like, 21. And he might be. Like, I could be wrong. But, like, when you're that young, you make mistakes. You do dumb shit. I'm, like, trying to be super fair. You do dumb shit. You say dumb shit. You fucking fuck up relationships with people. You make mistakes, like you're supposed to, so that you know you're supposed to do stuff like that so that you know not to do it in the future. Like, but the fact that this person that Noah did that, like, went and posted a private conversation between me and him is so unbelievably like socially unaware and whack. And like, you know what I mean? Like that's like borderline snake shit. Like that's like weasel shit. And like, I'm not saying that encapsulates his entire personality. Like Noah is not like the definition. Like I wouldn't imagine he is. Maybe he is. Like maybe he is like a whole snake, you know? But like, that's what I didn't see him that way. I made an assumption that he was going to be like chill about it. And he went and like shared information that I didn't feel comfortable with him sharing. And then I understand the other people who are going to like roll their eyes and be like, oh, bitch, please. Like, you just tweeted that he's fine, which is like, okay. But like the intention behind it, it's like, I'm going to tweet some shit that's going to get a reaction because it's a meme and it's dumb. And like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, he's attractive and I'm attracted to him, but I hate the idea of like, there's just something very weird. It's like a very degrading and it's just exploitative. It's like exploitative behavior and it's embarrassing.
Hey guys, did you know about the Graphic Shack new sub page, TGS Color? No? Man, are you missing out? TGS Color is where you get all your illustration and portraits done for a reasonable price. Stunning visual, detailed to the max. You can't tell the copy from the original. It's that good. All you have to do is send a photo and they do the rest. Simple. In celebration of their new page, all followers of TGS Color gets 15% off on their first purchase. A link will be down in the description below. Thank me later. Peace. Calling him a snake when a whole live rant that made no sense. Now, let me just say, because some of Doja fans came at me, oh, he's going to be 18 in September, whatever his birthday is. I'm like, at the end of the day, once you're teen in his age, he's going to be immature. I don't know in what world Doja Cat, an adult, thinks or believes that a teenager will be at the same level of thinking, comprehension as you. Now, there are some mature teenagers out there. They're not the majority. The majority of teenagers are still trying to figure life out. So, to Noah, and this is not me trying to give him a pass excuse, it was wrong, it was silly, it was stupid. He's doing what his age do. They do dumb stuff. This pop star came in his DM asking him about his coworker. He's like, man, it's funny, I gotta tell everyone about this. Not knowing that this is something she probably won't keep on the low, you know? But again, why would you assume that, and I doubt y'all are friends. I don't know why people believe because we have a good time, we laugh and everything, we friends. No, you're an associate. You don't owe me no loyalty. I don't owe you no loyalty. In a perfect world, it would be nice to be loyal, but unfortunately, loyalty is something you have to build on. She assumed that this guy was going to keep this a secret. I don't know why. The thing is that Doja Cat has a whole team. She could just ask a team to look up the information. I'm sure it's not that hard for them to find who this guy is and, you know what I mean, and dig around. I don't know who is Doja Cat team, because if I was part of a team, I said, girl, what the hell are you doing? Leave it alone. Yeah, he posted up, it's too bad. Move on. You didn't have to go on this whole rant because I think Doja got too caught up. Now, this is where I'm going to go a little deep. I think Doja Cat got too caught up on her white side of her DNA because she thinks that she's one of them. Oh, no, 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 sir. At the end of the day, they know what you mix with, okay? You think a half breed, a half white, half black is going to insult a fully white teenage boy on a popular TV show? You think you're going to come for him and your white fan base is going to be thrilled about that? That is a problem. I think she gets too caught up. Let's be real. And now she lost 200,000 followers. That's insane. And if she did that to a black teenage boy, there was not going to be a bunch of outcry for him. I'm just being honest. So no one's going to care that much. Maybe a few of the black community would be like, she wrong, but the majority of the fan base, they were like, eh. So I think she got caught up. But on a side note, one thing I don't appreciate about Doja Cat, how she flip-flops, and it's okay to be from different backgrounds, but For you to utilize black culture and black songs, like she used the N-word a lot, and this and that, oh, and do this to me, but her boyfriends don't reflect the lyrics that comes out of her mouth. I'm trying to figure last boyfriend was white, and then the one you're trying to get right now is white. So who are you singing this for? So she wants to tap in the black community using the N-word, but on top of that, she's still keeping her white spaces. Oh, okay. That's interesting. She benefits off of black culture and then goes back to the white side. But anyway, I don't want to go too deep on that because this is not what the podcast be focusing on. I just want to point that out. Is this the reason why she shaved her hair because she had a little beef with this teenage boy? No. There are, like I always tell people, have their breaking points. You gotta put the pieces where they lie. And I feel like this is one of the pieces to what brought her to where she is right now. Another thing is that years ago, Doja Cat was complaining about being overworked. And in her contract, I believe that it stated that she had to do a certain amount of performance. That could drain you. To travel, to do rehearsals, to do all these other stuff, singing, rapping live, that could take a toll on your body and your mental health. And these companies do not care about your mental well-being. These industry anywhere around the world, even down to this little rock I on right now called the Bahamas, they do not care about mental health. We got to find a way to fight for mental health and make mental health part of the sick leave. Anyway, that's another podcast for another time. I think her being overworked also helped. I came across was a podcast done by Lovely T. Shout out to Lovely T. She's a GOAT. Check her out. She did a great breakdown on Doja Cat as well. But she brought to light how Doja Cat had a problem with her hair texture, her 4C hair. And she used to bash on her hair.
No, it's not that. It's like knowing when I could be playing The Sims or playing with my booty hole or something, I could be doing much more fun things than getting my hair braided. You know? Why do I want to get my hair braided for 5 years? 5 hours, I meant. That's a little bit. 4C could suck my ass, is what 4C could do. 4C could, thought I heard my boyfriend. 4C could bend over and lick my ass. Good luck trying to finger comb it. Good luck trying to put a wide tooth through it the first couple of minutes. Jesus Christ. Why even God was like, let me give this 4C hair just so that she could go bald. You know what I mean? My falls out. But I never actually look bald. Maybe because it's thick, it seems like a lot of hair is coming out. But when I comb and take out my braids, brush, so much hair. Curly hair could suck my dick. Ha, ha, ha. I hate this, bro. It's not fun. I'll leave my hair. There's probably a 1-inch layer thick of residue, build-up, oil, all on my scalp. I'm the nasty bitch. I'm a nasty bitch. Like, I don't touch my hair. Bitch, I love it, but what the is there to love about my scalp feeling like it's on fire all the time after I take my braids out? That shit hurts.
She make it seem like, oh, she don't like hair. No, Doja Cat don't like her type of hair. It was very disingenuous how she said, oh, I just don't like hair.
I don't like having hair. I never liked having hair. I cannot tell you one time since the beginning of my life that I've ever been like, this is cool. I just do not like to have hair. I remember feeling so just exhausted with like working out. Like whenever I went to go like train, I had like a trainer at one point, and I'd be wearing wigs and they would be like getting like tacky. They'd like re-tack because of the moisture. And then they'd start sliding and peeling off of my head while I'm like in this, like doing this incredibly strenuous thing. I'd be working out, but like I couldn't focus because I was more concerned with how I looked and how my hair was doing and like how to keep it adhered to my scalp, and then like it would slide off, and then I'd put on a beanie. There was times where like I'd put a beanie on top of my wig that's on top of a wig cap that's on top of braids. And I just can't believe that it took me this long to be like, shave your head. Because first of all, I don't wear my hair out. I'm really liking this. It's what is the use of having hair if you're not gonna wear it out? I'm gonna bake my eyebrows for clout on cam right now. There's a bunch of yes, and then there's a bunch of no. I'm gonna do it. I don't have eyebrows. Why are you holding on to eyebrows I don't have?
But if you go back on old clips, she just don't like her black hair. She don't like dealing with it. And this is the thing about when you create biracial children, you don't create them with any foundation. Doja Cat mother did the best she could, and it's not to knock her mother on because the dad left. The dad was not in their life. I would never look back and say, oh, well, it's the mother's fault, because in this instance, the mother only had it was herself. And she raised her daughter with a white family, which is fine, you know? I just want to talk in general about biracial families, and what I know is a difference. And I was talking to a couple of my friends who are biracial, but they're black moms. And the reason why they have foundation of the black community, the black struggle, is because of their moms. I noticed that black men do not pass on what it is to be black to their children, but black women do that. Not all black men, but most black men who get in these interracial relationships, they do it to erase the DNA of what makes them black, because they believe that whiteness is more prettier than black features. So they would want their children to be yellow, curly, loose hair. That's what they want. They trying to breed out what they consider ugly. Because when you say, oh, I just like white girls, okay, and why don't you like black girls? Because they look like this. No. If you prefer white over something or something particular, then okay, that's a preference. But when you could bash your own race, like you don't look like that is ludicrous. You know, they do not pass it on to their children. And me and Shea Brother did something like this a couple months ago. You could just look in the YouTube, guys, or I put in the cards. And we went deep in the situation. We have to train our children what it is to be black. And we had to normalize black features, black hair. You know, why black hair feels like a struggle is because we never raised our children from the jump to love your black hair. How to manage your black hair, because we train our girls how to take care of their hair like a white woman or whatever. You know, that's how we train our girls. So now when girls say, I don't go natural, they don't know the method how to maintain their hair, because all they remember how to mimic how other people with looser hair maintain their hair. The style from home, but you know, that all comes from old slave trade that everyone somehow is only conveniently remember. That's a whole different conversation. Hearing all these things, I don't think her hating her hair was the point of why she shaved her hair. I think it was another additive. I think all these things compiling onto her, and then a social media pressure, people opinion about her. I think I say, man, hell with this, hell with that. She does weird stuff. I know it's about Doja Cat. She's very odd. You know, I'm odd too. But something just seems like if she doesn't keep a hold of it, she might snap. And not in a good way. And I don't wish that on no one. But I won't diagnose no one because I'm not have a doctor's degree of anything. I have a doctor's degree of eyesight. What I see, I can tell you what it is. Like most people, like judging. To see these photos lurking around of her flexing and all these other stuff. Because if you look at the other photos of her bald head and then the heart, she looks pretty. She's still a pretty woman. But the other photos just look weird and strange, like something's not all the way there. And I just hope that she takes time off. Come off of social media, let your team manage your page. And if you want to keep your fan base still interacted, then what you need to do is that let your team read your comment section for you so you can avoid the negative comments. These people are so mean and wicked Their job is right there to make you hate yourself, disrupt your happy moment. Not everyone who follow you is for you, you know? So in the midst of your following, there are people right there just waiting to tear you down. And I think Doja Cat, like most of these celebrities, read their comment section. And I think Doja Cat's energy is being sipped away from her following. She needs to take a break. Stop trying to please everyone. I understand she might sign a horrible contract, but your mental is all you have. So you the father, do well with the contract. But if you go crazy, and God forbid, while they still collect money off your name and your likeness. So you need to come first. Tell them, I'll pay y'all what it'll cost to do this. That's what I have done if I was her. But I really do wish her the best. She need to take time off because I really believe everything's just getting to her. Stop trying to explain to people what's going on. You're just making it worse.
Annoyed than concerned, but okay, first off, I don't care. Like, if there's strangers or like fans or like people who are like, what's wrong with her, or like, you're so weird, or like, you know, stuff like that, like you need help and you need therapy, stuff like that. It's like, that's already insensitive. But it's like when it comes from someone that isn't in my personal life, that I don't like hold value to, I like don't really care. Like, it might annoy me, but I don't usually care. For sure. But I understand that. I can see that angle of it, but I don't care. And I have had moments in my life where I have not been well. There was a moment where I was really stressed out, and this was like maybe 8 years ago or something like that, a long time ago. Even further back, I was like very not in a good place. I've like had that issue before, and you guys would know. Or actually, I was still performing and touring, but nobody could tell that I was going through this. And it's just funny. It's like the second that I get to feeling like I'm free and I feel cool, motherfuckers are like, you're not good. You're not okay. But I'm like, I'm chill, and like I want you guys to not be, if you really have, you know, love for me and you really are concerned about me, I do want you to know that like this isn't like a cry for help or an issue of any sort. This is just me having no hair, and I'm still the same me. I guess the bigger difference now in my life is that I'm not performing and working as much, so I have a little bit more freedom, and I think that kind of makes me overexert in a way. Like, I'm like kind of crazy on the internet more so now, just because I have that time, and I get bored. I get bored now. I used to not really get bored. So yeah, I really do appreciate you guys being like concerned. I don't appreciate the randoms who are in here probably right now who are like, you're sick. Like, it's just not cool to like diagnose people that you don't know. But yeah, I've always been like this, and I'm probably always going to be like this. And it's actually sad that I have to explain this stuff, because a lot of people don't. But it's I guess it's where I put myself. You know, I kind of brought this on myself. I have a lot of people, a lot of eyes on me. I have a lot of followers. So, you know, not every single one of them is cool. Not every single one of my followers is kind. Not every single one of my followers is, you know what I mean? Like, some of y'all are following me, but you don't have my best interest at heart, and you really do have the ability to hurt me. Like you would go out of your way to say something that is hurtful or insensitive. And we all say dumb shit, but I want you to know that I know that, and I don't care. I don't care how you feel about me doing this, if you don't care about how I feel in general as a person. And yeah, so that's basically that. And I love you guys. Thank you so much to all the people who care and are supporting me. I really do. I love you. I don't say it enough, but I do. And yeah.
Talk to the people who actually care about you. That's your family and your friends. Those are the people that matter. Anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think about today's episode. Do you think that Doja Cat shaving of her head has something to do with self-hate towards her hair texture? Do you feel like it's because she's just trying to do something new? She just hate hair. Like she says, she hates facial hair. She must be Whoopi Goldberg. Eh? Whoopi shave of her eyebrows, saying that she don't like hair on her face. Or is there something deeper? Is Doja Cat feeling the pressure of the industry that's causing her to just act out oddly? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Like, share, support the channel. And until next time, guys, peace.